Hey guys, it's Dave from Capital Edge Financial Planning. You want to know what I learned this year? Stay tuned for Dave's Insight for 2022. So the past couple of years has been a challenge for everyone, I would say. The pandemic has definitely taught us quite a few lessons, and I'll just share some of the insights that I've learned over the past 12 months, so specific to 2022, and hopefully some of these resonate with you. But lesson number one would be the importance of balance. Before the pandemic, for me, my life was constant activity, just filling my schedule with activities, whether it be going to volleyball, doing yoga 3, 4, 5 times a week, going to the gym, and just constantly doing something. And when the pandemic hit, I couldn't do all those things. So it was nice for a while as far as I didn't have to feel guilty that I'm not going to volleyball or I'm not going to yoga. But after a couple weeks or months, it's like, well, I'm not doing anything. And you get stuck in a comfort zone, and that's not good for your mental health either. So when things started to open up again, yeah, okay, I can get back into yoga, I can do these things and be a little bit more social. But now it seems I can find that balance as far as how much do I want to take on. And I think the key word for 2022 is setting boundaries, something I didn't really know about before. So how much do I want to get involved with? But just having a balanced life where I'm taking care of myself, but still also being active and doing the things that I want to do. So that's lesson number one. The second thing that I learned, which was not a big surprise, but I didn't realize how important it was to me, was the ability to travel and to see the world. More importantly, to make those plans. When you get that taken away from you, it's a little depressing. It's sad. It's just, it's not as exciting. So being able to travel was extremely important for me this year. We did an amazing European adventure. We went to Palm Springs, but on a side note, I also learned not to go on a beer tour after a 9-hour flight to Amsterdam with 2 hours sleep and nothing in your stomach. So I would highly not recommend doing that, but that was another also important lesson that I learned this year. Lesson number 3, and hopefully I remember this lesson in the future, is the value of professional advice, whether it be computer IT people to fix your computer, contractors to fix your house, or whatever it might be. And it's not to say that I can't do these things. Like, yeah, I could fix my computer, I could do marketing material and whatnot, but the question is, do I want to do these things? Do I have time to do these things? So not being afraid to know your limitations, and also, once again, setting boundaries, getting professional advice when you don't quite have those expertise. Lesson number 3. Next up would be realizing and understanding that progress is not linear. It's not a straight line. And to realize, or to give yourself permission to have some failures and some setbacks, because they're all part of the journey. And that's why, I think that's why it makes it, when you do make that progress, it's so much more rewarding, because you have had those setbacks. And it can be applied in so many different aspects of your life, but just realizing that there's going to be some challenging days, but at the same time, there's going to be some better days. You just have to stick to it. So that's lesson number 4. And the final lesson for me that I learned this year, and this is something I'm learning the older I get, is not to take your body and your health for granted. We're all going to have bumps and bruises along the way in this game of life. Some things are going to be more catastrophic, but for me personally, I rolled both my ankles on 2 separate incidences this year, which wasn't exactly fun when you're trying to go on vacation with a boot on. But when you are able to walk, when you're able to do activities without pain, it's really great. So hopefully you found all the insights helpful. I'm curious, what things did you learn this year? Feel free to leave a comment below. And also check us out on Instagram. We're on Instagram, Facebook, and I'd love to connect with you on LinkedIn. So that's it for this month. Take care, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.